Pisces, welcome back to the channel. Monica LUVE here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from the 15th to the 31st of October. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Pisces, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge, Pisces, is the Knight of Cups. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Ten of Swords upright. Okay, so your biggest challenge here from now until the end of the month is the Knight of Cups. So for you, Pisces, I feel with the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Cups means a couple of different things. Primarily what I do believe that I'm getting with your challenge here, the Knight of Cups has a lot to do with on and off energy. Okay, this means you know, it's almost like you don't really have 100% something you're investing into when it comes to love. It could be, you know, you're on the prowl and you're looking at your options or seeing what your options are. This can also, you know, when it comes to basic terms, this could also be about you dealing with someone who's been on and off with you emotionally for quite some time. There's been some sort of inconsistencies in your love life when it comes to a particular person. Now, this could be you. And then, you know, there could be some sort of challenges connected to this. So we're going to talk about the Knight of Cups. We're going to see why it's here and what you need to know in a moment. Now, in the recent past, Pisces, you have the King of Swords and you have the Queen of Pentacles. It's quite interesting because in the recent past, if you look at these two cards, it's almost like these two cards, these two court cards, like their backs are turned to one another, right? It's almost like you and this person have different thoughts, different ideas, different priorities here in the past. And for many of you, there could have been some sort of important conversation in the past that may have led to you and this person disconnecting or going your separate ways here in the past. So we're going to clarify this and we're going to get more information on this for you in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the Queen of Swords, you have the Three of Cups, and you have the Justice. Now, what's interesting in this tarot deck that I find with the Justice, I'm going to show you, the scales are not in balance. One is higher than the other. So something here is out of balance in the present moment. And I feel like you're dealing with maybe an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. There could also be a Cancer here in the present moment, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This person wants some sort of clarity on whether or not there's an opportunity for you and them to reconcile and come back together, because something here has been out of balance for quite some time. And there may be a desire or a need, like a feeling here of wanting to set certain things right. Okay, in the present moment. And we're going to talk more about that as we clarify. Okay, now in the near future, you have the Emperor, you have the Nine of Pentacles, and you have the Queen of Cups. So what I find really, really interesting in the near future is the fact that you have the Emperor here. So you could be attracting a very stable and solid, wise energy into your life, specific person, place, or thing. What you're confronted with here in the near future, Pisces, something that you thought you would never be confronted with happens. And we're going to talk more about what that may be when we clarify. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Ten of Swords here. So there could be some sort of painful ending that comes in when you least expect it. And this ending may have a lot to do with something that's been very toxic. Some of you are disconnecting from someone who's toxic, or you're ending a toxic situation, which really could be a good thing. This for you has a lot to do with you getting back to this place of being happy and fulfilled within you. And that's what you're going through, because you will be going into a new direction. Closer to the end of the month, there's a new direction that you're going into because a lot of you don't trust certain people, or there's power struggles with people and they're toxic. Some of you are dealing with friends, family members, colleagues, or there's certain people or situations in your life. It's not going to resonate with all of you. Only for those of you who need the message. Some of you are going to be ending things with someone who's been nothing but toxic towards you. Drugs, alcohol, addiction, sex addictions, etc. This is about you getting clear on what you want, okay? So let's get into your reading, Pisces, and let's see what's going on for you. Let's clarify the Knight of Cups. Okay, so your challenge, Pisces, the Knight of Cups, is clarified by the Temperance, the Empress, and you have the Hanged Man. So for many of you, your biggest challenge here has a lot to do with the fact that for many of you, it's almost like you're in this position right now where you're indecisive in terms of what you should do. You know, the question here you may need to ask yourself when it comes to your challenge is this situation worth pursuing? And this situation could be any situation. It doesn't have to be specific. Okay. It could be anything that you are pursuing in your life that you feel is worth nurturing, that is worth growing, that is worth giving your energy and your time to. Okay. And it may take you some time to come up with this decision because for many of you, there is going to be a solar and lunar eclipse that's taking place. Okay. And this solar and lunar eclipse is taking place in your 8th house. The solar eclipse is happening in Libra, which is the ruler of your 8th house. So this has a lot to do with the type of people that you are engaging with. Who are you collaborating with? Who are you sharing resources with? And that may change, right? Because, you know, we're also going to have the solar eclipse. Okay. So, or solar eclipse and the lunar eclipse. So the lunar eclipse for you, I believe, is happening in your 11th house. Okay. So if you're a rising Pisces, your 12th house is ruled by Aries and then 11th is ruled by Taurus. So for many of you, this is about you looking at your community, looking at your deepest desires, wishes, and dreams. And maybe what you've wanted before in the past is not what you truly want right now in the present moment. So what Spirit is saying as your challenge, Pisces, is to give yourself space and time to make some sort of decision when it comes to maybe love, when it comes to where you're living, etc. Because whatever it is that you're moving towards, it has the potential to bring forth a lot of nurturing and a lot of growth. But I think right now you need time to make a decision when it comes to fully immersing yourself into something. So instead of just fully immersing yourself into something and then regretting it, I think a lot of you are taking the stance of being neutral when it comes to something. And that may be challenging for you because you may get pressure from someone or you may feel pressure from yourself to actually take action towards something that you really don't feel you're ready to do. Okay. I'm seeing 12:22 on the clock. You're going to want to check out what 12:22 means for you because there could be some important message when it comes to this challenge that you're facing. Okay. So let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify this connection because there was a connection here in the recent past. I'm going to clarify both cards here in the recent past. You have the 9 of Swords, the Chariot, and the 9 of Pentacles. There was this uncertainty here in the recent past, Pisces, where you really wanted to maybe move forward with one of these people here in the past, or if you were already in a connection, or you were casually dating someone here. I think what really created some sort of uncertainty here in the past was, am I willing to give up my full independence to commit myself to a relationship? This was a big question for you in the past because what showed up for you in the past was a potential person that you felt, maybe I can marry this person, maybe I can commit myself to this person. But I think one of the things that, you know, you were really focused on here in the past was your self-development, your financial abundance. And this is what created some sort of uncertainty, stress, anxiety here in the past, because there could have been a fear, there could have been some sort of fear here of, well, maybe I might miss out or maybe I might lose this situation. A lot of you may have been in a relationship where things were casual. and you ended up leaving, or this person ended up leaving. There could have been a third party here in the past. Whatever the case is, it's almost like someone here was questioning whether or not they wanted to give up their independence to be in this relationship. Tell me more about the 8 of Wands here in the recent past. There was an important conversation, movement here in the past. So the 8 of Wands is clarified by the Ace of Wands. You have the 2 of Wands and you have the 10 of Cups. So for many of you, I feel in the recent past, there was a separation or there was a choice, a decision, a direction that you needed to make here. And I think that decision was, am I choosing to have a new beginning completely on my own, or am I choosing to attach myself to this person completely? And this was a very, very big and important question for you, you know, in the past. Okay. Some of you also traveled here in the past as well, is what I'm getting with this person. There could have been some sort of travel, or you could have met this person while you were traveling, excuse me. So this is what I feel happened here in the past. Now, in the present moment, this person that you're dealing with, okay, this air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, I'm getting a Cancer here as well, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or this person comes across as an air sign, okay? They could be very, I'm almost getting this energy of like a breath of fresh air. This person walks through the door and you're like, woo. So yeah, this person, it looks like they're showing up and they want some sort of answers from you. Okay, so let's talk about that. Let's clarify the Queen of Swords. Who's the Queen of Swords in the present moment? What's the important message for Pisces? Okay, so the Queen of Swords is clarified by, you have the 5 of Cups, the 3 of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. The reason why this person's coming towards you extremely quickly is because they're afraid that you may end up picking or choosing someone else. This person that you're dealing with in the present moment, I'm really strongly getting that they are... they've been hurt before in the past, okay? Or this could be you. But I feel like this person who's coming in, they're coming in very quickly. They see a lot of potential here between you and them. And they want some sort of clarity on whether or not you are interested in moving forward with them. Now, if this is not someone new, this could be someone from the past who's coming back that you've been on and off with. Because I do get a sense here, Pisces, that you've been on and off with this person for quite some time, and they want to reconcile with you, especially during this solar eclipse in Libra. Tell me more about the Justice in the present moment for Pisces. What is it that they need to know? So Pisces, the Justice here in the present moment is clarified by the Page of Pentacles, the Tower, and the 5 of Wands. Someone here you've had conflict with for quite some time, they're coming back around and they're making an offer to you to rebuild the relationship and the connection. There's some sort of conflict that happened in the present moment where you want some sort of clarity, or this person wants some sort of clarity to rebuild the connection because something within your life in the present moment is out of balance. So there's a desire here to reconcile, to come back together, to work on things, to eliminate the burdens and have a new beginning with you. And this person's manifesting this new beginning with you. I have the High Priestess, the Magician, and the Fool here. Okay, so they want a new beginning. Tell me more about the 3 of Cups in the present moment for Pisces. What is it that they need to know? So the 3 of Cups is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. You have the 3 of Cups and the Page of Cups. There could be an apology, okay, that's coming in. Either you or this person, or, you know, there could be an apology between you and this person. And again, there's a strong desire here to reconcile. So if you're wanting to know if this person's coming back, it looks like they will, you know, but it's going to take some time. Okay, and that's what I'm seeing in the present moment. Now, in the near future, it looks like something here, it looks like you're confronted with something. And I think one of the things that you're confronted with here, Pisces, is the fact that it's like you have love for someone here in the near future, and this person that's coming into your life in the near future is someone who's really stable, okay, because you're getting the Emperor here. So there's a lot of potential here, maybe with somebody who's coming into your life. Tell me more about the Emperor in the near future for Pisces. What is it that they need to know? Ooh, okay, so these cards want to come out. Yeah, so there's a choice, Okay. Choice or decision has a lot to do with determining whether or not you're going to give love, this person, this new beginning, a second chance. There's a new direction that you're moving into in the near future, and there may be a choice. I think this new direction that you're moving into, if this is a person, this person who's coming into your life, whether they're, again, a new person or a past person, they're coming in very wise. So maybe during the separation, but you know, between the time that you and this person weren't together, they've grown, they've changed, they've wisened up. And you may be confronted, Pisces, in the near future on making a decision. And I feel, and this is what I was intuitively getting before I got to this point in your reading, I'm intuitively getting that you're going to be confronted with determining whether or not you want to be single. And this is what happened in the past. This is why there was a separation. There was anxiety, which ultimately led to conflict, etc. So you're being confronted with the idea of, do I truly want to give up my freedom to commit myself to someone? What's the important message here for Pisces in the near future? So the Queen of Cups is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. You have the Strength and you have the Eight of Pentacles. So in the near future, I'm really strongly getting that for many of you, there's a very important decision within yourself. You know, again, is your work more important or is your love life? Or are you willing to balance both of these? And this is what I believe the solar eclipse in Libra is talking about with you, because this solar eclipse is happening in your 8th house. And this is about who you're sharing your resources with, who you're collaborating with, who has a potential to be with you. But if your freedom and your independence is more of a priority for you, that could be the reason why a lot of you choose to move into a new direction. Some of you may choose to move into a new direction and allow this person in. I think one of the things that you're also going to be working on in terms of what you don't see coming is the fact that if you've had toxic people in your life, toxic connections, toxic people, you may decide to end things with these people, okay, between now and the end of the month. Because again, a lot of you are moving into a new direction. You have a choice or a decision. Something big is changing here in the near future for you. What comes to light for you in the near future is the fact that you start to believe that there is a potential for you to be married or be in a commitment with someone. And the reason why is because in the near future, there's certain things that come up in your life where things alone start to be difficult. It's like, I can't do all of this alone. And I think that's one of the reasons why love is so important, because the truth is that, you know, we're social beings. We don't want to just be isolated and alone all the time. So there will be an opportunity for love here in the near future. But the question is are you going to make the right concessions in order to bring forth that relationship into your life? And one of the things that I see for you, Pisces, when it comes to this relationship is it looks like it's going to bring a lot of happiness for you, a lot of love and happiness, and all the difficulties that maybe you had faced alone by yourself. In the near future, you start to realize, wow, things become a lot easier when I'm with someone, when I'm partnered with someone. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you. Let's get some advice. What is the advice for Pisces? Okay, your advice is the 7 of Swords, the 5 of Swords, and the 7 of Cups. Your biggest piece of advice here, Pisces, is to recognize what needs to change in your life, okay? The reason why it's been hard for you to make some sort of decision, okay, is because for many of you, there's too many options. You have tons and tons and tons of options that you don't know which ones to choose. Some of you are focusing on the wrong group of people, the wrong environments, the wrong situations. This is about you getting clear on your associations, the people that you're dealing with, your community, the people that you're collaborating with, and of course, most importantly, your deepest wishes, goals, and desires. This is about you getting clear on what matters to you and getting rid of all the confusion. So if there's been a situation that you've been involved in where there's been nothing but confusion and uncertainty, now is the time to clear the air, because when the lunar eclipse and solar eclipse happens, there's going to be a change, and those changes may signal some sort of changes in your social life, life, in your love life, in your financial life. So this is about you choosing to be involved with people who share your vision, people who are healthy to be around, people that have some sort of clarity in terms of what they want to do. Because what this is doing, okay, you know, you engaging with the wrong people, the wrong environments, the wrong associations, it's actually muddling your ability to choose the right direction for yourself. Okay, and this is why a lot of you in the near future have a choice between continuing to deal with certain people or continuing to have, you know, some sort of preparation for a new beginning, because that's what I see for you in the near future. I do see 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock. So you're going to want to check out what 1, 2, 3, 4 means in angel numbers. You can get a better interpretation in terms of what your advice means. Okay. So Pisces, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.